your classmates are drawing what? Hydrilla experiment diagram. Shankar, Hydrilla experiment diagram. Your classmates are drawing what? Hydrilla experiment diagram. And this is lab activity. So for to do any activity, we need to follow some steps. So what are they? A, material required, precautions, procedure, observation, conclusion are in front. Aim, come on, material required, precautions, procedure, observation in front. Already you wrote 4 lab activities in 9th class. So this year also you will try what? 4 lab activities. FA1, FA2, FA3, FA4. So to write lab activity, we need to follow some steps. What are they? A, material required, precautions, procedure, observation, inference, or conclusion. So here today we are doing a lab activity. So I am explaining now. And later we will do this activity in our laboratory. So your classmates are drawing only one diagram. So this is only one diagram, and this is only one setup. But we need to take 2 setups. We need to take how many setups? 2 setups. 2 glass beaker. 2 what? Test tube. So this is the glass beaker. This is test tube, and this is funnel. And in the glass beaker we need to take what? Water. So what are the material required to do Hydrilla activity? So I am telling the material which are required to do this activity. So what are they? Number 1, this is glass beaker, and this is what? Test tube, and this is what? Funnel, glass funnel, and it is what? Water. This is water. So first we need to take what? 2 glass beakers. 2 glass beakers. We need to take how many glass beakers? 2. This is 1. Again we need to take another one. And we need to take 2 test tubes. Here also we need to take what? 2 test tubes. And we need to take what? Hydrilla tubes or Elodier tubes. So water plant, aquatic plant. And this is what? Funnel. This is what? Funnel. And here in the beaker we need to take what? Water. 3/4 the beaker is filled with water. So these are material required to do this activity. So we are doing this activity to know, to confirm, to observe what? Oxygen is what during photosynthesis. So plants are releasing what gas during photosynthesis? Oxygen. So trees or plants are performing photosynthesis and there is what gas? Oxygen. So we are doing this activity whether the plants are releasing oxygen or not. So here we need to take how many setups? 2 setups. So here after taking 2 setups, here first we need to take 2 beakers, and 2 beakers are filled with water. And 3/4 of the beaker is filled with water, and 3/4 of the beaker is filled with water. And we need to invert. So here we need to place a funnel. We need to place the funnel in inverted position. So this is the narrow end. This is the wide part. Again here also we need to what? Invert a funnel here. Funnel. Glass funnel. And this is the narrow end. This is the wide end. So here the wide end part of the funnel is having what? Hydrilla tubes. Here also we need to take Hydrilla tubes. Hydrilla tubes. After that, so here the narrow end of the funnel is submerged in the water. Here also the narrow end of the funnel is submerged in the water. So later we need to take what? 2 test tubes which are filled with water completely. And we need to keep the what? Test tubes on the narrow end of the funnel, on the narrow end of the funnel. So after that we need to keep the entire setup in the sunlight. Only one setup we are keeping in the sunlight, another setup we are keeping under the shade or in shade or under a tree. So one setup we are keeping in shade, one setup we are keeping in what? Sunlight. After few hours, if you observe, the setup which is kept in sunlight, there you are seeing some observation. So here the end, this is what end, the end of the funnel, the end of this test tube. So here you see some gap is there, and this gap, why this gap is occurring, and what is the reason? Why? Because during sunlight these hydrocarbons are performing photosynthesis, and there is what? Oxygen, and these oxygen bubbles and oxygen gas form a bubble, and these bubbles they may travel upwards, and finally they gather here, and they push the water downwards. So that is the reason the top of the test tube is having what? Gas. There is a gas, but here there is no gas. Why? Because in the absence of sunlight, plants are not preparing what? Food, and thereby the oxygen gas is not released, and thereby the entire test tube is with water here, but here there is no water. Water is slowly what level, or the water is slowly goes down. But here you see what is back gas is formed? Oxygen. But here there is no oxygen. So after that you need to keep your what? Thumb. Just to lift the what? Test tube above the water, and you keep what? Your thumb, and later you need to insert what? A incense stick, burning incense stick, up to the end of this what? Test tube. After that, this what? Incense stick burn vigorously, brightly, and that shows that this is what gas? Oxygen. So in the presence of oxygen only, this incense stick burns vigorously, brightly. So in this way, we are concluding that plants are preparing what? Food, and that is called photosynthesis. During photosynthesis, they are releasing what? Oxygen gas. So this is what experiment? Hydrilla experiment. This is called Hydrilla experiment. Today we discuss what topic? Lab activity. What is lab activity? Hydrilla activity. Hydrilla activity. Today we took how many setups? Two setups. And one setup we are keeping in the sunlight. One setup we are keeping under a shade. So which setup is we are observing presence of gas? The setup which is kept in sunlight, but the setup which is not kept in the sunlight under the shade, which is not performing photosynthesis, there is no what? Release of oxygen. So this is what activity? Hydrilla activity. This is called Hydrilla lab activity. Okay. Now I am asking simple question. Name the metals which are required to do this activity. Come on, say metal required. Very good. Glass beaker, test tube, water, funnel, and hydraulics. Come on, once again, repeat. Glass beaker, test tube, funnel, water. How many funnels are taking?
4.
2. One here also another. And how many beakers we are taking? 2. And we are taking some hydraulics. 2 funnels, 2 test tube, 2 beaker. So one setup we are keeping in the shade, one setup we are keeping in the under sunlight. Okay, thank you children.